Hi everyone, today we have a 20-minute resistance band workout focusing on toning your arms, feeling strong, and you can always combine it with another workout to get a full body experience. So we're going to start on our mat with our legs wider than our hips, bend from your knees a little bit and just reach up and overhead. So nice side stretch with a little lean. So that way you're starting to get your heart rate up and warm up your muscles at the same time. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Finding that length through your arms, reaching up and over and press. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms down, just roll your shoulders down and back. So warming up the shoulders, just go through that natural range. You don't want to overextend and exaggerate this too much. Just warming up the joints here. Opening up that chest at the same time. Keeping both of your knees slightly bent. Now reverse that. So take your shoulders back up, forward, and down and around. So circling your shoulders back, take them up, forward, and down. And press. 3 more here. 3, 2, last one. Now reach your arms forward. Keep the chest open. Exhale, take your arms back towards your thighs. Make sure you're not letting the shoulders roll forward. Keeping that chest open. Take your arms forward and then back. Be careful that you're not letting your hips move. You want to keep your hips nice and stable as you take your arms forward and back here. Feeling the resistance through both directions. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take your arms to about shoulder height. They can be a little bit lower. Bend your elbows, take your elbows back, and then bring them forward. Nice exhale. So you want to open the chest again, engage through your back muscles without trying to exaggerate the movement. So you want to engage through your back and through your shoulders without gripping. Still warming up the body here. 5 more. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms overhead and walk your feet in so your legs are just underneath your hips, going into alternating high knees. Bringing one knee up as you lower your arms and then switch. So palms face in towards your body. Again, lower and lift. So you want to press through that standing foot so that way you're engaging through your glutes and you're engaging through your core slightly. And press. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now let's go to the back edge of our mat. So take your legs underneath your hips, reach your arms up and overhead, nice big inhale. Exhale to roll it down, or you can walk your hands down your thighs in that neutral spinal position. It's up to you. I prefer a roll down, it just feels better on my body, but you may feel differently. As you peel it on down, bend your knees as much as you need to, so that way you can place your hands on the mat, but still feel the length through the back of your thighs. Getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch here. Walk your hands out to your downward dog. So keep lifting the hips. Gently release your heels down towards the mat. That way you're getting a stretch through your calves and through your Achilles. You don't want to go into this too aggressive. Just opening up that whole back chain. So hamstrings, glutes, calves here. Start to pedal your feet out. You can bend your right knee and then switch to do the left side. So that way you're getting a deeper stretch without being too aggressive here. Keep drawing belly button to spine, pressing through both of your arms. Now you can press both of your heels down towards the mat. Keep lifting your hips up nice and high. And just relax your heels. Lift the hips up a little bit higher towards the ceiling. And then you can lower down onto your knees so you're on all fours. Going into cat and cow just a few times. Rounding through your spine. And then lengthening to open up and extend through your spine here. Just moving through both directions. So that way you're gaining that mobility. And just opening up through your chest as you go into that extension. One more time each direction. And then find that neutral spine. So grab your resistance band. What you're gonna do next, you're gonna take the band, place it behind your back, like you have a shawl and you're about to throw it over your shoulders almost, but you're gonna hold on to the ends. This resistance band goes right over the shoulder blades. Place your hands down on the mat. So you're going back into that all fours position. You can also do this without the resistance band. It's up to you. What I want you to do is I want you to kind of push up into the band, fill out that space between your shoulder blades, and then sink your chest down towards the mat. So this is all about building that relationship of connecting and engaging through the muscles around your shoulder blades, so that way you're fully supporting the shoulder joint itself. And then you can collapse your chest down towards the mat. Try not to let your shoulders creep up too close to your ears with this. You want to think about moving through both directions, feeling the connection of what it means to engage your back muscles while keeping your shoulders down away from your ears here. And lengthen. So you don't want to over press and press too far down with your shoulders and get a little bit overzealous with that. You want to make sure that you're relaxing through your neck muscles, so that way you're not creating this extra tension, and you're engaging through your back, through your shoulders, and through your forearms. And release. 3 more. This is 3. And 2. One more. And now just find neutral spine and hold it here, keeping your chest open, feeling the connection of your arms pressing down onto the mat for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now this next exercise, you can either sit back on your heels or on the mat. You can come up to standing, or you can come into a kneeling position, and you're gonna punch both of your arms forward and then bring them back in. So that way you're creating that resistance. You're keeping the chest open, and you're engaging belly button to spine slightly. So that way you're supporting your trunk and your low back here. Nice exhale as you press forward. And reach. 5 more here. 3 more. 3, 2. On this last one, keep your arms fully extended. Now single arm, so just bend and extend. That opposite arm is staying engaged and lengthened at the same time. And press. Be careful that you're not rotating through your hips as you bend and extend. 5 more. This is 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, keep both arms extended. You're going to do the same thing now, but on the other side. So bend and extend, giving you a little bit of a different view. So you want to keep that chest nice and open. It's okay if you don't fully extend your arm as you press forward. Make sure that your wrists are in line with the rest of your arms so that way you're not bending your hand from side to side. 5 more here. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now extend both arms, take them out and in. You may not take them fully out to a T position. You can take them out to more of a V and then bring them back in. You're going to start to feel the shoulders burn a little bit, as well as your back muscles. You should feel that area between your shoulder blades start to talk to you, engaging just a little bit more here. And press. 4 and 3, 2 more here. 2. Last one. So now reach down on the mat. You're going to place your hand down on the mat. You can also do this in standing, bending that supporting leg, keeping your other leg extended slightly out to the side, pressing through your big toe. Start with your arm reaching up towards the ceiling. You're going to bend and then extend through your arms. So you may need to walk that hand up to get a little bit more tension on the band itself. So you're going to bend and then reach to extend. And sometimes it's just about playing around with the band. You may need to walk your arm up a little bit more so that way you feel it in your tricep. I know for me, I'm just going to have to walk it up a tiny bit. So you're going to reach and then extend. Lower and lift. So don't forget about your glutes. Start to engage them so you're not over gripping, but you're stabilizing through your legs here. Again, lower, lift and extend. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And release back down. Okay, so place that TheraBand out to the side for just a moment. Walk your hands wide on the mat. We're going into push-ups. So you can do them against the wall, countertop, full plank, or half plank. I'm going to show you the half plank position. So shoulders over your wrists, arms are wide. Bend those elbows out to 45 degrees. You can lower halfway down and press on up, or you can lower your chest all the way down on the mat. It's up to you. Ready? Here we go. Lower and lift. Press. You have 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You got it. 1 more. Last one. And then reach back into child's pose, releasing your arms so that way you're taking pressure off your wrists. You can flip those palms up and just lengthen nice and long. Couple more breaths here. Last one. And you can roll all the way back up. Okay, so grab your TheraBand. We have the same series, but on the other side this time. So extending your leg nice and long. You can do this in standing with the supporting leg bent, your other leg extended, and then kind of feel out where you were on the other side to make sure that you have enough tension without it being too much. Start with a bent elbow and then extend. So you're working through your tricep, so back of your arm here. Lower and lift. I call these the wave muscles. So that way, if you're waving to a friend, your arm isn't waving back at you. And if it does a little bit, that's okay. and press and reach. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and release back down. Okay, so let's go into push-ups again. 10 push-ups. Find your position, arms wide on the mat or on that countertop or wall. Full plank or half plank. Chest is open, bend the elbows 45 degrees. Ready? Here we go. Lowering down and then back up. Use your breath to help you with this movement. Lower and lift. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. And then you can sit back on your heels, reach into child's pose to get that nice release through your shoulders and your back. One more breath here. And you can roll it back up. We're gonna come up to standing, so grab your resistance band. And we have some upper body facing the side. Find that center of your band, so you can always fold your band in half. Place your foot right on the center. Take your opposite leg back. So with this movement, if you have a lighter band, this is going to be your best option. If you have a heavier band, so my band is actually a little bit heavier, I'm gonna move my foot about 1/4 of the way down. So 3/4 is extended, 1/4 is on the floor. And then go into this mini lunge position, going into a bicep curl. Curl your arm up and then back down. So keeping your front knee bent, keeping that knee right over your ankle, keeping that chest nice and open, and press. 5 more here. Hips are nice and level. 2 more. 2 and 1. Now going into an upright row, reach down. So you're hinging from your hips a little bit. And now you're gonna lift on up. You wanna pull that band up to about your armpit and then lower back down. And again, lift. So think armpit or chest level. That way you're not putting any stress on the shoulder itself. Again, lower and lift. Press. So you're going a little bit into a deadlift. So I always kind of squeak in some total body movements here. So really focusing on engaging through your core as you lift and press on up. 4 more here. 2 more. Last one. And release back down. Okay, let's switch it out. Same thing, but on the other side. So placing your foot on that band, bending both of your knees to start. You're going into that bicep curl first. So lifting up and back down. Keeping the chest nice and open. And press. You want to stay nice and stable through your wrist. So you want to be careful that you're not bending or extending it through either direction towards your thumb or your pinky. Again, chest is open, so you're engaging through your back muscles. 3 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Now hinge from your hips. So you're gonna straighten out your arm, reach down, and then as you lift on up, you're gonna bend through the elbow, draw your arm up towards your chest, so rib cage, or a little bit higher towards your armpit, and then lower back down. Down, and then up. Nice big inhale, and exhale. Again, hinging from those hips. Lower and lift. 5 more here. You got this. 4. Press. 3. 2. 1 more. And lift all the way up. Place the band out to the side. Find your forearm plank. So you can do this on the mat or against the wall or the countertop. So placing your forearms down, you're gonna walk your legs out into that half plank or full plank position and hold it here. I like to clasp my hands, but you can always place your palms down on the mat. Keep pressing away from that mat. So you feel that connection now between your shoulder blades, just like in the beginning of class when we had that resistance band behind our back and across those shoulder blades. So feeling that deeper connection now through the shoulder blades themselves. Keep drawing belly button to spine for 5, 4, 3, 2. Try to hold it here. You can always reach back into child's pose if you need a break. If you're in a full plank position or against that countertop, start to pedal out your knees right and left. If you're in a half plank position, what I'd like for you to do is lift your hips up and then back down. Lift and lower. So challenging your lower abs here. So either alternating or lifting the hips. When you're bending through your knees, try to keep your hips nice and stable for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now you can reach back into child's pose again, sitting back on your heels, reaching your arms forward. Nice big inhale and exhale. Come onto all fours, tuck your toes, lift your hips up into downward dog. So pressing the hips up nice and high, just relaxing your heels into the mat here. One more breath. And walk your feet in towards your hands. Gently bend your knees, roll it on up, or you can walk your hands up your thighs, reaching your arms up and overhead, and then exhale to release your arms down by your sides. Great job. So glad you could join me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.